Hi guys, welcome to Spooky Week number 2. I'm going to show you my deck that I managed to get to rank 1, and I think I'm just outside the top 400 at the moment, but what I want to do today is try and get into the top 400. I would go higher, but I don't really have much time, to be honest. It's been a busy week. Okay, there you go. Currently 10 shields, rank 1 dragon. This is the arena, horrible Halloween plus 100, your carnivals plus 70, and deep ocean plus 60. They're guaranteed. Starting energy 17, minimum energy 17, so a lot of power this week. Maximum energy 34 and 17 per turn. Not bad. Okay, so this is the deck. This is a great deck if you're a new player. It's based on Assume Bones. Like I said, brilliant for new players. Dead easy to get the 10 cards you need. And I've added Nazca Lines. It is mythic, but a lot of people do have this card. It gives you some nice buffs on your common and rares. Light speed. I've got more than 9 science cards, so this is a great permanent 10 permanent buff. Albert Einstein are great for your science cards in hand. 35 buff on this one. On the draw, don't forget that one, not on the play. Count Dracula, your horrible Halloween cards. It is Halloween, so I like to include a few Halloweens around the Assume Bones this week. Count Dracula being the best. 40 buff and 40 more if it's in the right arena. Facial recognition, the first of the Assume Bones. These pretty much all the Assume Bones buff each other non-stop. So it's try and get all 10, stick them in your deck. One tip, always play them in order of power. So the higher power you have, you'll see later on, the better score you're going to get and the more buffs you're going to get. Genetic identity, missing persons, excuse me. Again, these buff different Assume Bones cards. And the last two here at the bottom, Ancestral Origin, another great card from the Assume Bones collection. Age Estimation, Unidentified Body, and here we go, Human Remains Found. Again, all of these cards, play them in together, play them in any order. Always try and play the highest ones depending on your rotation, obviously. Height, and here we go, number 10, Sex Determination. Okay, because it is Spook Week, I've added in a few really cool buffs. Most of these were pretty easy to get this week. Like I said, Count Dracula, but Grendel. Okay, he's only 657, but the card opposite loses 20 permanently, and if you convert that into the Halloween arena, you're laughing. Clown gives you a buff whether it's the arena or not. Your cards gain 20, and your remaining cards lose 10, so just be careful when you play that one. Spring Hill Jack, try and play that on the first turn of your round. It gains 14. Again, rotate that into the Halloween arena. And then my favourite card, I don't know why, but the Hope Diamond. Your cards in hand with 46 or more base power gain 45 this turn. That can be a great card towards the end when you've got some real high buffs on your Assume Bones. Okay, let's see how we do. Let's go into a league game. Like I said, we're on 10 shields. Normally I stop on 10, I don't bother going any further. I think I've been playing for 6 weeks, and the last 5 weeks I've made it to rank 1 and 10 shields. I pretty much don't lose a game. I've played some different decks, but this deck is pretty cool. Like I said, just tweak the Halloween cards, swap them around with maybe some other arena bonuses for the relevant week. But here we go in. Okay, we are playing J-Ruse, so let's go. 5 science cards here. Albert Einstein giving us a nice little buff at the start. And let's just chuck down the 3 highest ones. 302. Oh, he's going to get himself a nice little buff over 300 points there. So we're a little bit behind, but I don't care if I lose the first or even the second round, because these cards actually power up quite nicely. And like I said, it's all about the rotation. I think the worst rotation for this, or the worst arena for this, is having Halloween first, which this is the Halloween arena. Obviously we're going to stick in Clown. There we go, we don't want him coming back too soon, so we put him in slot 3. Light speed to get some buffs on the return, and chuck in Assume Bones in the middle. 295, again he's going to squeeze ahead of us here. He's got an interesting deck, but actually I'm fairly comfortable with what I've seen so far. He hasn't got a hope towards the end of the game. He'll probably run us close to the first 2 rounds, but once we start getting into big points, round 3, 4 and 5, then we're pretty much home and dry. There we go, Spring Hill Jack. Missed the first turn of the round, but never mind, he's still going to give us a nice buff. And again, the 2 highest Sue Bones, there we go. Missing persons and genetic identity. Ooh. The lovers, interesting. That's going to give him a nice little 140 buff. That's going to put him just in the front, and he's actually going to win the first round, but I wouldn't worry too much. Again, like I said, he hasn't really got much in his hand at all. Don't know what level you are, J-Root, but I think you could do better with your deck. So, here we are, pretty much back to our starting position. Albert Einstein still sitting there with 4 Sue Bones. A little burn there. Not to worry too much. Put these in the right order. There we go, 300 points. Nice little teasers to start him with. Oh, nice. Nice buff there from him. Over 300 again. So we're going to be a little bit behind. I don't know why people play Martin Luther Jr. Not the best. Plutonium's a good card though, I do like that one. Okay, let's see what we can do. 24 behind at the moment. Nazca Lines we've got, let's get that out. Get some buffs for later on in the game. We'll fill that up with the Hope Diamond. Yeah, I'll get a buff on the Nazca Lines with that one. Not the best hand, 264, but that will do. I'm fairly comfortable here. The old camel. Again. Going to slightly take the lead here. We've got 11 points. Now we have a question. We either go for the win on this round or we'll try and get our cards, because look at that. We ought to try and get our cards in order for the later rounds. I think I'm just going to chuck those in and save those Halloween. Probably going to lose that one. Yeah. Oh, Hammerhead Shark. Permanently takes 10 off each of your cards. Okay, comfortable here. I think he's going to see in a minute. He'll probably start getting worried when some of our 300 to 400 hits start hitting. Could have said that better. Okay, let's have a look. Light speed. I always like to get light speed out, but at the moment I just want to reinforce myself a little bit. So 2 Sue Bones, 350 with a light speed. Yeah. Hey, 460. Let's think about this. Okay, he hasn't actually got much more to follow this up. He's got 100 lead. We're going to rotate in 2 Sue Bones, which is going to get a massive buff now. And yeah, I like Grendel, just give him a little bit of damage. Yeah, he's suffering now. He's down to 160, 200 with a buff. Gives us a nice little lead. Oh, just 4 points. That is a nice little lead, like I said. Okay. Well, this is going to be tight, actually. He needs to win this round, because if he doesn't win this, he's got absolutely no chance. So, Sue Bones now, and let's get that buff 376. If he plays his cards right, he can probably get about 390. Oh, I don't think he's done it. Oh, unlucky. He could have won that. I think he played that wrong. Never mind. Sent him so close. To be honest now, there's nothing he can do. Yeah, well played. I think he's realised as well. We're going to obliterate him now the next 3 rounds. So he's 2-0 up, or obliterate him the next 2 rounds, I should say. Hope Diamond, look at this. No buff on that. There we go. 3-2-4, just a dead easy. 3-2-7. Yeah, Spring Hill Jack. Now he's going to realise that he's behind. So all his combos just can't catch up with us. Going to be close, but there's actually nothing he can do. Sue Bones, here we go. Nazca Lines on. Don't want to be too safe. A bit of a lag on the game here. What happens? Okay, here we go. Hope Diamond. Nazca Lines is looking good with 101, 340 with the 17. We're on 358. Best he can do. It'll be nowhere near, to be honest. Like I said, 2 bones is just gentle buffs all the way through, and if you can get a couple of mythics to give them those buffs, or if not, search for some science buffs. Right Brothers is a pretty good one to use. They will really just give you a little bit of extra power, and certainly when you're first starting off the game, by no means it's the best deck in the world, but like you can see, 5 weeks in a row, rank 1, and pretty much always in the top 400, so comfortable with that. Bearing in mind, yeah, he's realised now he's got no chance. Just 449 on that sweet bones. That's just going to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, no surprise, he's just given up. Rightly so, well done. Close game though. So there we go. I've actually got up to 11 chills now, which is more than enough for Spook Week number 2. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave us some feedback. And we will be back very soon to show you some more tips.